What car are you using? The Supra. My apologies, I found that the Lambo Hurricane was a better one for me. I did a 213 it. On those turns before the bridge I coast and downshift and on T-brake unless I really need to at the last hairpin before the bridge. If I make a lobby, do you want to jump on with me?
I didn't have my headphones in, bro, so I couldn't hear. I could hear you, but you were coming through my speaker. So, yeah, man. This is a daily race right here, so I'm just now jumped on here, man. I've been out fucking around. This damn Apple phone I got, this iPhone, is pissing me off. Fucking thing.
I hear you, bro.
Yeah. I'm used to this Android phone and then my Apple phone. After
For sure.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah. If you you want to do a the lobby after I do this, and then go into it, and then show me. This is Thumper, right? Because I don't know how to, I don't see your name on here. So. Eternal, right?
Yeah, I'll make a lobby da. And just let me know when you are ready to join.
Alright. Try to smoke these rolls on this. Get some resilience. I like how they're spying. Shit, I was gonna go to Santa Cruz today. Didn't pay rent. Save some money, get a cheaper rent. This track on the second.
I'll send you a screenshot once it is up. My son wants to use my phone, so I got to jump off here now, but I'll have my headset on.
Oh, this is DC. Oh, that's you. Oh, this is stuff. Yeah, this is internal. The race is starting here. Jeez. Doesn't have a game, so use your phone. No, I gotta do it, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. Oh, 12. Oh, shit. Be taking these, freaking detox. Colon detox. Ain't good for the, if you're trying to hold it. Don't try to clench. Colonel clench. Alright, don't keep sending it. Okay. starting the race now. Yeah. Like, yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah. Come on, there it is. Oh. Get over here. Get over here. Oh, I might need to hear some Slayer here through this. Oh, shit. There we go. Come on. Get it. Not from here, huh? You're not gonna give it to me. Come on, sweetheart. Get it. Oh, What's up?
Hey, what's up?
How much, man?
Right. Yeah, I noticed a few things here and there. I didn't really want to say too much on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to spoil your comment section or anything. But I was going to say, there's a few spots here and there that I could show you a few things on this track.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, definitely. If you want to just spectate me, I'll show you what I'm doing around the whole track.
Alright. I'm on you right here.
Alright. So let me get to the start. Alright. So this first corner, I usually try and take it in fourth all the way through in this car. In the Supra, I find that I still have to downshift to third. But in this car, I could take it in fourth if I just
kick it out.
Try and take it like that. Yeah, kick it out. And my traction control is on 2, and then my brake balance is in the rear, negative or +1.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
You don't have any traction. You have traction control on 2?
Yeah, it's on 2.
Because I don't usually use it.
I pretty much always. Well, yeah. I always use it because I'm on controller.
Yeah, so am I. So you're thinking I lose a lot? I lose a lot there in spin?
Well, when you're on wheel, the traction control is in your feet because brake and gas and everything. But when you're on controller, I think that you need it when you're on controller. That's just my personal opinion on it.
Yeah.
I'm not like all those other people who frown on it. I mean, I try not to use it, but you have to in some cars, especially when you're on controller.
Well, I have, whoa.
Yeah, I biffed the ball.
But, I mean, no, but I mean, you made it through there, though, fucking.
Like, all I did was coast.
Right. So I mean, I switched, you know, I was on X for the gas and then square for brake and and then then I switched back to the triggers. So well, I upshift
triggers are way better.
Yeah, so I switched back. I used the triangle for upshift and the square as my downshift. So the square is where my brake was when I was on X. Yeah.
Oh shoot.
So I'm downshifting where the brake was. So it's kind of fucks with me a little bit as I'm
kind
downshifting.
Of confusing.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's how it was for me at first, because the way my setup is that circle and triangle is still the same thing, but X is for me to upshift and square is for me to downshift. So it was messing with me at first until I got more used to it.
So but your X is still the gas?
No, my X is upshift.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because R2 and L2 is gas and brake. Circle is E-brake, and triangle's reverse.
So
oops, I wasn't paying attention there.
So so that changes it because the X.
Let me show you that corner. What I was talking about.
So, but the X, it being the X, it will be more of like you're upshifting instead of the downshift.
Yeah, exactly. I guess that's just the way that mine ended up being when I was messing with it.
Yeah.
Or when I set it up to this, so I ended up getting used to it being that way. Alright, so this is what I do through here. What I was talking about on YouTube. I just didn't want to say too much on there because I didn't want to have any of your fans say anything or anything like that. But right here, I just pretty much coast, drop fourth, and just keep coasting all the way through. Drop third, hit brake here, drop second, and then come back up on the gas.
Right. Try doing that at 140.
Yeah, I know.
Well, yeah, I'm up around 160 coming around there, yeah.
Right here, I just get down a second, coast it, and then get back on the gas. Pretty much a lot of my technique is just like with this one, coast it, drop third, tap, tap, and then go. And this one is just wide open. I don't even brake on this corner. This corner you shouldn't have to brake at all though. Just make sure to clip the clipping corner if you can. Do you use the cones?
I never used to, but now I have been. It's actually faster.
Yeah, because I use cones.
Yeah. Well,
I use the cones and the markers.
Right. But I was always taught, of course, not to use any, you know, like any add-ons.
Yeah.
You know, it's
yeah,
just,
definitely.
You don't normally have them in a real car. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right, now I'm gonna watch you for a little bit. See what you're doing.
Is that on your TV or what?
No.
Because that was fucking weird. Say you're sorry. He says.
No,
say you're sorry, Adam. Say you're sorry, mother. No. You make me say I'm sorry, fool. So
I'm gonna spectate you when you
that's funny.
Jump
All right, I'm
out
gonna
there.
try it on the hardest car there is. It's probably the easiest one that I know. Are you running automatic? Because,
no.
Because I don't.
I never do automatic.
Yeah.
What, babe? Hold on.
Oh, here we go. All right. I can't run that traction control though. Shit. You kidding me? I'm gonna be up around here.
Alright. Well, let me change to you for some.
Yeah.
Are you out yet? Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, now I can see what you're doing. Which corner is this? Okay, stay to your right. Slow it down. Clip that corner. Get back on the gas. Take it wide. You got to take that a little wider at the beginning there, because it'll always screw you up if you don't. Now here I brake between the 100 and 150 marker.
Oh, I can't see that.
Right there.
I just
a little bit sooner.
Yeah.
Coast. Drop third. There you go. You'll get more used to it as it goes. This one, no brake, just haul ass through it. What are you driving now? Let me see. Oh, shit. Nice.
It's a crime scene car. Thought you knew that.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Oh, it'll suck you in second.
Yeah,
it'll take you back over there in second. I remember it had me do that. Whoa.
Oh.
I was thinking that was the other turn.
You're not using traction control either.
No.
Third.
And if they've got tire wear on, then what I'll do is
I don't have it on right now.
No, I'm talking about if they have it on.
Oh.
Then then I might use the traction control because it'll waste my tires.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I stay on the gas pretty hard. I'm pretty hard on the revs.
Nice.
Yeah. If it was a real car, I would have smoked them, you know. They just went rolling through there smoking.
Well, what's funny about the game that I've noticed is that if you short shift a little early, it'll actually make you faster for some reason on the game.
Yeah, I
You're
try
faster
to
when you short shift.
I just kind of rev through here, and I try not to brake if I don't have to do that. I just downshift ahead of time, try to coast in. Yeah, I'll brake at the top of the key, you know, at the top point.
Yeah.
Like right here, and I'll come in. Usually I try to bang off second right here.
Yeah.
And second's a good rev right through there on that one side.
Yeah. Yeah.
As long as it holds that rev, because then I let off, and then I tap my brake, and I downshift it. And then I gas into it.
That's where your disadvantage is. Yeah. You're using brakes too much.
I just
try and do it with just coasting.
Yeah. I knew I was going into it a little too fast, so I didn't want to overcompensate with it.
Yeah. It's because I try and go off of racing theory. Like, the more that you're on the gas, the faster you'll be. So basically, if you can manage just letting off the gas, not using the brake, and then go as soon as you can after that.
It's also dark right here to me.
Yeah.
It's dark.
Really?
Yeah. My
should
TV.
Turn up your brightness.
Well, I'm also I'm just in my room. I got my TV in my closet, my 55. So it's across the room. It's at least 10 feet away from me. So I'm just like, and then I'm seeing and I'm shade deprivated for one thing. And so then the bright light, the sun right there.
I'm gonna try that car.
Because it's like 5 o'clock, the way it looks, right?
Yeah.
The way it looks like it's midday. So it's dinner time is what it actually looks like what time it is outside, so that's a trip. Yeah, you know what I mean? So I almost feel it. Almost feel the breeze kind of.
I'm gonna give that car a try out.
Yeah, this is a good car, man, because I almost lost my bearings there for a second coming around that corner. Cutting it wide, dropping into third right here, coast in, and then I tap, and then I let off,
Whoa.
and then I punched it. I didn't gas it though. Oh, you got you're in your car, right? Yeah.
I'm in the car right now. So I'm trying out that car.
I'm trying to rev. I try to rev as hard as I can, push fifth, and then come into second, almost locking them up across that bridge.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed. The more you lock them up, the worse it'll be.
Yeah, you're losing traction.
Yeah.
So, well, I didn't mean lock them up.
The slower you'll take the corner.
I meant downshifting.
Yeah.
Downshifting locks them up for a second, and then I overshift.
Yeah.
Then I shift over.
Shoot.
So I'll bring it down into second. I'll let it lock the brake. I'll lock the tires, and then I gas through that.
Yeah.
And I downshift and gas into it. So that's almost like braking, and it's a little harder. I mean, your tranny wouldn't be able to handle it for sure, but I'd be burning through trannies.
But it's a game. It's a game, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'd be smelling brakes and tranny fluid all over the place.
Right.
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I think third and fourth are the best gears to keep on this. Those are Gran Turismo gears. If you keep it at third and fourth, and then take it up to sixth when you got them long straightaways, but coasting through in third, right? I mean, because that's the way they teach you when you're doing a license on these tracks. it's showing you
Yeah.
stay in third and fourth. Use your second as your third, right? And try
Yeah.
to stay on top of that. And see, I'm in fourth, coming down before the bridge, and then I drop into
Yeah.
third, right as I cut in. But I gotta get my timing for that, right?
Yeah.
And then I'll drop back to third across the bridge as I approach the opening of the bridge. And then halfway across the bridge, I'm banging fourth and fifth. So I got fifth, I'm banging fifth. And then I'm going to drop right down into second, right?
Yeah.
I got first, I banged first. And I kind of slingshot across. I know it's, but it's not good because I'm drifting through it too, but I think I'm losing. But I feel like I'm drifting, but I'm not losing too much.
Yeah.
As I'm giving it more gas. I think I just downshift, and then I downshift, and then just before I get ready to leave the corner, I'll upshift. I mean, right through the.
Yeah.
So I don't know. And I kind of play it by ear with the cones. I don't
pretty much still.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
The cones
I'm pretty much still
minute.
doing the same thing I was able to do in my Lambo in this car so far.
Nice.
I'm about to see what a real lap time is.
Yeah. I think that
my out lap was a 2:29, but we'll see what the actual lap time is going to be right now.
It's the squirreliest of all the cars. I feel it can be.
Oh yeah,
if you don't know how to work the tranny,
I've never actually driven this car before.
Yeah. So I'm used to this one, the Mazda with the all-track, and then the Mustang has The Mustang has a.
I almost died.
Yeah, the Mustang has that traction that this doesn't. I think I'm using one on the traction control. And I'll go down to third, kind of coast in.
So I ran a 214.580 on my second lap in this car, and this is the first time I ever drove this car.
Nice. Yeah, badass.
Yeah.
So you're not losing
I just did the exact same thing I was doing.
Nice.
In my other car.
That's good. I usually listen to the motor and what helps me, and then I learn the track. So if I learn the track,
that's exactly how it is for me too.
Yeah, because I don't want to have to go by the cones, really.
Yeah, exactly.
And if I get too much
That's what I do too. I go by the motor, but the reason why I pay attention to my gears sometimes is because I'll end up downshifting too much and spinning my tires too much.
Right.
So to avoid that, I had to start learning how to pay attention to my gears.
Yeah, I'm doing that too. I'm running taller, shifting sooner.
Oh shit. Yeah.
But I have to discipline myself because I like to keep the revs up high. I believe
me too.
I believe in revving high, and then it's like saute with high heat and a little bit of oil,
Right.
Kind of thing, kind of that concept. That's the way it is.
Yeah.
So I give it a lot of heat and just a little bit of oil for the slide,
Right.
It's kind of a weird concept of it, Yeah.
Little oil
salad.
on the side.
Yeah.
Make it a salad. Guess I got to make a livery that looks like a salad now.
Nice, yeah. Well, I'm not getting a very good time, really. But I can fake it.
Yeah.
I'll be in
Where are you at right now?
I'm at the starting line, so I'm ready to start.
All right, stop right where you're at. Because I'm going to have you follow me. So you can see my racing line. All right, there you are. All right.
Don't go too slow, because
Oh no, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm going full. Full throttle through here, no brakes. Now brake. Down in second.
I would think third, but second has a lot of juice, so.
Yeah, it's got more juice to push you through it. Right here, let off, drop fourth. No gas, drop third.
No gas, huh? All right.
Brake, second. And then, yeah, take it like that. Not how I did, but like you did.
Oh.
That was perfect.
Well, it would have been.
That
if
looked
I
a lot better.
Yeah.
And then up here, get ready to brake. I'm braking right
I
there.
let off, and then I brake, tap down, second.
Yeah,
I let off
down
right
in
before I
second.
brake. I
Yeah,
don't really even brake too much. I just let off, and then I just
Let
barely
off,
tap the brake. Yeah.
drop third.
You gotta brake. Yeah.
Oh shit, I can't see good.
Sun's in my eyes.
Alright, and full gas again. I don't know exactly how close you are to me.
I'm right. Well, there's somebody else behind me, or in front of me.
Alright. Brake. This one I try to take in third. Sometimes I have to take it in second.
Yeah.
Right here, I'm pretty much sticking fourth through here.
He lost it right there. That dude did.
And I go to fifth.
Yeah, I got a red light.
Oh, you lost it?
No, I didn't lose it, but he did.
Oh, nice. Well, at least you got out of your way then.
Yeah.
And right here, I stick third. And then for the win.
Yeah. But that guy got
I'm slowing down, letting you catch up to me. Alright. Yeah, so just try and follow that racing line that I just took. Wider. You want to always clip the apexes. What? See, no brakes. I did that
Easier
whole
to
section
control.
with no brakes.
Yeah,
Huh?
that was easier to control when you let off. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to control that.
Yeah, because I give it too much gas, I think, through that.
Oh, alright.
That's what I do. I'm not letting off so much like you are there.
Yeah,
And then I got a lot of-
I
I
just
gotta
let off
spin.
completely.
Yeah, I got a lot of spin through that.
And right there, I let off completely also.
Yeah, I've got a lot of spin coming into this.
Yeah.
I think that traction control takes that spin away.
Yeah.
And you
Well,
won't lose that.
I'm still on +2 traction control.
Yeah,
And my brake balance is at 0 right now.
I think if I was running automatic, I'd probably do it with traction control. But
Yeah.
seeing that I'm like, because what happens is the wheel spin actually guides me around the track too.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, as I'm spinning, I'm sliding as I'm kind of like skating it, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm losing traction. I'm losing tire to the ground too.
Oh,
So,
shoot.
yeah. And so there's a lot of speed I lose right there. You know,
Yeah.
tire to the ground. When you're sliding, you might as well be on the ice or some shit. You're losing that, yeah, you're losing connection with the
Right.
track.
Yeah, definitely.
So I need to learn how to feather my triggers and not
Yeah.
tap them so hard like I do with the X.
Yeah.
'Cause when I was
Yeah,
using,
exactly.
yeah, because when I was Yeah.
Well, I found for me that it's in the way that I hold my controller helps me to be able to feather my triggers a lot easier.
Oh yeah.
Because I changed the positioning.
Yeah. If you hold it up close to your body, almost to where your hands are over the top.
Not really. I just well, I used to drive race RC cars a lot when I was younger, so I have a lot of control from there and my fingers.
Right. Sometimes I feel like I have to be over the top of them, over the top of the controller, kind of like riding with instead of like in real life, like riding with a straight bars, like a Cathay racing bike, compared to ape hangers. So
definitely.
if I'm sitting back when I ride, I'm more with the ape hanger, you know, sitting back like cruising.
Yeah, definitely.
I've always tried to be versatile that way, but I like to have more control when I'm racing forward, you know, Cathay type.
Yeah.
I have more control, like a BMX bike or something, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what's funny with what I do, because the way I'm sitting on my couch, I kind of squeeze my hands into the controller with my legs.
Yeah.
And then it gives me the ability to be able to use my triggers that way.
Right.
So that way I don't have to think about holding the controller so much. But there is disadvantages too once your hands get all sweaty.
Yeah. So, I mean, as far as it goes, you don't have MS or MD, right? Or
I don't have what?
Like MS or MD or polio or any of that, right? So I mean,
no.
Because I mean, with autism, there's sometimes those muscular dystrophy, you know, that
what, babe?
I don't know how I was up in fit.
Adam, you need to eat.
Your son's name's Adam?
Yeah, no, all I have is just a back problem I've been dealing with, spondylolisthesis.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. I thought I was going to hit a wall right there.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, so
I'm going to watch you some more.
That was the girl, that wasn't TV, that was your daughter saying, "You better apologize, Adam." It almost sounded like they could have been actors, you know, they were like,
no.
"You better apologize, Adam. Are you going to your room for the rest of the day without anything to eat?" And then you end up bringing them something anyway. That's why kids are so entitled when they grow up.
Yeah.
Because they're spoiled. They're spoiled rotten.
Yeah.
You don't get their asses
exactly.
whipped. Everything's made
That's why
funny.
We don't raise our kids that way. Yeah. That's why we raise them a lot more old-fashioned. I mean, of course, you still can't. There's still things that you can't do that you used to be able to do, like spanking them or putting them in a corner and stuff like that. But
hell with that.
We have our ways.
Why can't you do that? Why can't you put them in a corner?
It's illegal. They call it corporal punishment.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So all they have to do
they
is
say that putting them in the corner or putting them in timeout is corporal punishment. That's the problem. CPS has gone so crazy with it that's why you can't. That's why kids are turning out like they are nowadays, because you're not allowed to do anything.
That's exactly the way they'll be. It's turned out when they become homeless. And they'll be out on the corner.
That's why a lot of them turn into stupid little gangsters.
Yeah. And then when they're our age, they're going to end up not having anywhere to go.
Yeah, and what's ridiculous is that they don't get the parents that are actually doing something. Like today when my wife picked up my kids at school, she said that this one parent was sitting there basically yanking her kid around because she was playing with the other baby or something and yelling at her and everything.
Yeah. Wow.
What, babe? But yeah, and they, I guess they didn't even do anything about that, the teachers there.
Right. Yeah, I guess it depends on how
I
much
guess that I
money
guess
is
the kid
involved.
at first ran into the door frame. Well, different things like that happened when I was there at different times too.
Nice. So, well, maybe
But of
you're...
course, when the cops were standing there, they didn't do anything like that. But
Yeah. They just accidentally ran into the door. Yeah.
yeah,
You just ran out of room. You ran out of real estate.
yeah.
You know?
Mhm.
The kid just ran out of real estate, apparently. Had to know when to
Right.
gas it. When in doubt, floor it. You know? Take off running. If somebody's trying to trip
Yep.
you, get out in front of them.
Mhm.
Or get behind them and you trip them.
Right.
Or the teacher. Oh, shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I was
Exactly.
raised with adults. Every adult in my life was able to put hands on me, you know.
Yeah.
Because they were
That's how it
given
was for me too.
they were given the go-ahead, the green light.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Like on Grand Theft.
That's how it was for me too. But that's the problem, is that people like my dad, he took it to a whole nother extreme. And that's why CPS is so crazy with it now, because I basically have like childhood PTSD, they're saying, because of my upbringing.
Right. Well, you're not
It's the
supposed
way
to say anything.
that my dad was extreme with it.
Yeah.
Huh?
You're not supposed to say anything. You're supposed to be
Mhm.
lucky you turned out the way you did too.
Yeah,
When you think
exactly.
about it, you
Yeah.
have to look back at it and say, man, I'd rather have been disciplined and grown up this way than
Yeah.
to feel that I wasn't fearing my family, my mom. You know,
Yeah.
I just,
Well, see,
Dad wasn't there,
it
so I had to have someone
was
to
fine. Well, I could see it. I mean, it's fine.
free to
I
whip
think
all our
it's fine to be like that, but the problem with the way that it was done to me is that it was too much.
Well, if you were
It was like
well,
out of control.
yeah. Well, with
Way
me,
too much.
I requested to be butt naked, so then there wasn't even a problem after that.
Yeah. Right.
So. That was a joke. You made me crash. I just made myself laugh so hard. I was like,
I saw you.
whoa.
What, babe?
So, yeah. I remember it was like, go get a switch.
Hold on
you
one
know?
moment.
Yeah.
What, babe? What?
Oh, shit. Sorry,
What,
man. I didn't
baby?
mean to-
She's trying to take from his school staff tank, and sometimes they are reporting things they'll get in trouble, or if it isn't a problem, then the other side of it is that they have reported. And that's one of those things I won't let them run in the schools. I think some of them feel that it goes to.
Yeah, but then when they want to go and say that we're spoiling Adam too much, that Adam isn't independent enough. It's either one extreme or another with it, with how the school is. When he's more independent than a lot of the kids that go there. Yeah, I know.
My half brother from my dad's
Anyways.
side. My half brother, his name's Adam.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh shoot.
yeah. But he doesn't have anything to do with me. Yeah, because I was after, you know,
Yeah.
we were kids.
I
He
have
was,
a half brother too, but I've
Yeah.
never met him. I don't
Right.
even know what his name is.
yeah, Adam was. He was born a little earlier than me, or later than me. Not little, but quite a bit. I was already 17 when he.
Oh,
See,
wow.
I was about 15 when he was born, I think, 15 or 16.
Oh, wow.
So he was about, when I first met him, I met my dad. I met my dad with he was about 3 years old, Adam was. I was about 15, 14 or 15. when I met him.
Oh, shit. Oh, wow.
And then Adam, you know, he didn't really know me that well. I just all of a sudden I popped into his life, but he couldn't even talk.
Yeah.
And then,
Oh, shoot.
yeah, he couldn't talk. But then I was gone for a while at a time. And so then when I come around, it was confusing. It's like, who is this dude, you know? Just, it was confusing to him. But then I went back to high school in Sacramento, and they were from the Bay Area. They're from Castro Valley and Hayward.
Oh, sure.
So, and I'm from Sacramento. I was living in Sacramento, or Iowa, actually.
Oh, wow.
I was living in Iowa, and so he had to give me a plane ticket to come out. But I just, like I said, I just met him when I was like 13, 14 years old. He put me on a roof, hot tar and gravel. So I don't know if you know about that work, but it's probably like the hardest work there is. So
yeah, I've done that a few times with my dad.
Yeah.
My dad, he operated backhoes for like pretty much all of my life, so
you have to know your way up and down the ladder. Or else you're gonna fall.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Not pretty. So you got to be able to carry felt paper and you know, shit, gravel bags and shit on your shoulder if you have to.
Yep.
You know, they're like 80 pounds each. You know.
Yep. I know all about that.
Yeah, crazy.
I used to have to do a lot of that when I was younger.
So I'm L. Hardy Jr.
I worked framing for a little while too.
So you were right in that construction zone.
Yeah.
Carpenters.
Well, basically, ever since I was little, my dad basically raised me like that.
Yeah.
He raised me that way with learning construction and staying out under the car for hours. Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell just happened to your screen?
My screen?
Yeah. It's like all blurry.
Oh, I don't know. Is it because of my,
well, she'll send you a screenshot. You'll be like, what?
Should I shut off my, VR?
Oh.
The VR is on. Oh. Hold on.
Oh.
That's what it is.
That's why. I was all like, whoa, that's weird.
Yeah, I think it's still on. Wait a minute.
That must be cool to play with VR like that.
I didn't have it on.
Oh, yeah.
See what it's like here.
Oh, wow, I could hear you more.
Oh, now you're going through the TV.
Oh, shoot.
So I have to hook it. I have to plug it into. I got to take it out of the controller.
Yeah.
And then I plug it into VR.
Oh, shoot.
I was still talking to you while I had it unplugged.
Not like the other time.
Yeah, I had it.
Yeah, it was
now
funny
it's like you're all over the room.
We're like, where'd he go?
Wow, you guys are all over. You're all over the room now. It's like, wow. When I had it on, and then like the sound is, oh my god, I gotta change that because I hear my own voice. It's like maddening. I'm gonna throw up. No, I'm just get nauseous. Yeah, I think we both have similar sounding voices. Kind of has that, raspy, kind of weird. Who is it? What's his name? Badger on Breaking Bad. That's the people who've told me. Yeah. So I'm like, it's all the Ritalin. No, it's all the medication time.
The hippie medication.
Got hit over the head a couple times. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
A brick.
Right. Exactly.
Fell off the bike, landed on our foreheads too many times.
Right. For me,
so-
it was the skateboard.
Oh shit! I have the skateboard. When you kick the flip, you kick the kicktail and to pop it up, and it hits you in the forehead.
Yeah. For me, it was jumping down the stairs, losing my footing, and smack.
Landed on your head. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or I ran into a gate, or I ollied over a gap and then ran into a car. A parked car,
shit.
nonetheless. That was so funny that day.
Bad YouTube video.
Yeah, I wish we had YouTube back then.
Oh my God, you would not believe this. I have the full screen. I've got to do a screenshot of this for you. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I got to do a screenshot of this. This is incredible. The sun popping out.
Cool.
Yeah, and I keep flashing it away. There it goes. All right there. That was right.
Also.
Oh, that's what you saw me as. So, yeah.
Oh.
All right. So, let me see what this. Oh my gosh, that looks radical, right there. That I'm gonna screenshot this to you because this is like I'm virtual reality almost. It gives, but I can't turn my head and look over to the sea. You're doing pretty good.
Oh wow.
I
That's
could,
cool.
yeah, I could change this to the inside, right
I
here.
can drive inside. It's just really hard for me to do that.
Right. I think I like it kind of back because I like to see the mirrors. Yeah.
Yeah. I
There's a
like
good
mine.
shot. I don't have all these dials, and it's a trip. This doesn't even seem like the same car on the inside. It just yeah. And that's going to be because the height is about right. And so then I bring it in because I still got enough mirror. I think this is the best view for me because I like to be up on top of it. I'll just show you this real quick. If you don't, you're going to be walking out with the PlayStation under your arm.
Messes. Yeah, it is good, baby. All right, I can come back out on the track now. Get my car again, my Batmobile.
I think that being inside it'll actually slow everything down for you, but you're still going the same speed.
That's what I thought too.
It does. It does. And I'm going the same speed because I'm keeping it in the same gear.
Well, my problem is like, it depends on which side you're on. Like in the car I'm in right now,
Yeah.
I'm driving on the left side, like in America.
Right.
But the A-pillar right there, it gets in my way when I'm trying to look for the apex. When I'm trying to, because I always touch the apex. That's one of my tricks, is that I'm always making sure to touch the apex whenever I'm taking a corner.
Right.
Oh, now I screwed up. Yeah, it's hard for me to do the interior view.
Yeah, I think it's actually might be a little better. I don't know.
I
You'd
like
have to
it, but
spectate.
I think if I had wheel, it would be easier for me to drive that view.
I think that it actually slows everything down for you. So
Yeah.
the actual speed you're going, you can't tell you're going that fast. So it doesn't scare you in those corners. It brings you
Well,
into
that's
it
my
gradually.
problem. I like feeling that I'm going faster.
Yeah, that's kind of a rush.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you
Well,
mean.
plus I like driving the grade 1 cars, so
Yeah.
that's
But
why I
this-
love driving those ones.
This headset, without it being VR, because my eyes have to adjust,
Yeah.
but my motion, I'm able to control the speed a lot better.
Yeah.
What I see,
Oh, that's cool.
it'll slow down when I let off like it's supposed to, and I can hit. But the corners are more defined than they are if you're not on
Oh,
it.
yeah.
There,
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
taking, when I take a right turn, I'm
If
taking
you have
a right
VR
turn.
headset and a wheel, I heard that you could be like very dominant.
Yeah.
But the problem with VR is that you got to do it little bits at a time to get used to it because it'll make you sick.
It's not really that it makes me sick, really, that my eyes, I usually have, like, you say you're wearing Coke bottles, right? Well, I don't wear quite that serious. I'm 20/20, but 20/20 isn't quite good enough.
I don't wear. Yeah, exactly. I don't wear any glasses either.
Yeah, I think that was my buddy, and that's who I was thinking of. What's his name? I think you met him. But he's on the AT. He's on Attack.
Oh, the person from the other
West
day
Virginia.
when after the race. Oh shoot.
He's from the Blue Ridge Mountains. He's DDC 37. Is his? Yeah. He goes. He's on. He has an Attack. ATK on there, the abbreviation for Attack Motorsports. And
okay.
Because he stayed in the team. He stayed with the team. Because Marvel, my buddy, he left because of a lot of nonsense that was going on. And I was like, well, I didn't know what he was talking about at first, because I thought he was directing shit at me. I thought I pissed him off because I can do that. I could go ahead and piss people off on a regular basis if I wanted to, right? And sometimes not even intentionally. I could be a real dick. But I mean, but really, what happens is I kind of speak my mind, If I say you sound like you're gay, I'll ask you if you're gay. I don't even care if you're. I don't even care if you're having a conversation with me. I want to make sure that you're not sexing me up or something.
Are you sure you don't got Asperger's?
Yeah.
Because that's one of the symptoms.
Yeah. So I have real good perception of, and I like to get all the bullshit out too. You know what I'm saying? I just like to get all that out of the way. It's like, yeah. So when I was at not DMV, Comcast today.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, like, there was a guy that was there, and at first there was this black girl that was sitting there waiting for the Xfinity store to open, and I got there. I said, "Don't worry, you're first." And yeah, she thought that was funny.
Yeah.
And then I seen her grab her crotch. You know, she was a black girl. And then I said, "Do you got a penis?" And yeah. I said, "Do you have a penis?" And then she's like, "No." I said, "Well, that's not wrong of me to ask that, is it? In this day and age." I didn't ask her if she was gay. I didn't know she was a hermaphrodite or something, right?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
She might have been born with one, you know. So many genetic, what do you call it, mutations, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That are going on. You know, you might have the parents might have drank the Kool-Aid, the wrong shit, you know. Might have drank Weiler's fucking fruit punch instead of Kool-Aid cherry, you know. Like I drink.
Exactly.
But
exactly.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, I said to her, because as soon as he went up to the door like he was going to be first, right? Yeah. And I told him, I said, "Don't worry about it. She's first." And then I said, "Don't worry, we're not going to fight over this or anything." And then, you know, and then. Conversation kind of struck with her and him, and I got a little closer over there, and I was like, because I told her, I said, because he started talking, and I was like, he's got sugar in his tank, and she was like, "No, he doesn't. He's married. He's got a ring on." I said, "That don't matter. That's all right. I won't tell his wife." You know. You know, watch. He'll size me up. He'll look at my package when I get closer. And then all of a sudden, we get over there, and he looks right down at my crotch. And I was like, "What?" And then I looked up at her, and then, you know, and then she laughed, kind of smiled. She couldn't hold it because I was right, you know. And then I said, "Do you have sugar in your tank?" I said, I didn't so much as like, I wasn't rude. I wasn't really that rude, really, but I was like, "Are you gay? Are you take it both ways?" Or so, I don't know what I said, but it was kind of, you know, I didn't say it like that. I didn't say it like that. I was more respectful about it. I was like, "Are you gay?" She's like, "No." He's like, "No, I'm married." You know, and he kind of had that, "No, I'm married." That
doesn't mean much.
Yeah. I'm like, so if I ask you if you join me over here in the bushes, you're not going to take me up on it? And he was like, he's like, "No." And he did a little toot. His
bent wrist.
Yeah, a little bent wrist. And his teeth sucked into his lips, and it was, So I was like, "See, there goes another warning sign there." I'm like, "Do you want to be, you know, or something?" I'm like, "Well, for the right price, you could have me, you know." I said, I was totally fucking with him, and it was funny. I had to keep it going too. Because I used to be kind of homophobic. I used to be that way. Yeah. It used to bother me, anybody coming up on me, approaching me and acting like, you know, I was like, you know. But these days now it's like, all right, as long as I'm on top, I'm like, if I wasn't seeing this girl, I would be, you might have a chance, I'd tell him, you know, shit like that.
That's funny.
And I'd be like, I still could be, you know, but I mean, at this point, I told him, I said, I said at this point, I could go up to the pearly gates, and I can honestly say I've never let anybody, or I've never done it to any man, you know, so so I could die with a clear conscience as far as it goes. So I kind of fuck with him a little bit. This headset, I think my head, I think my headache comes from, I think the headset is getting tighter.
Oh, that's strange.
Yeah, I think my head's in a
Mine gets
vice.
looser. Oh, crap.
No, my head's in a vice is what it feels like. I gotta take this thing
man.
off. I gotta take this off.
Yeah,
This isn't good.
I hear you.
Oh my god.
I hear you. Well, now I can barely hear you, but I hear you.
Okay. Well, yeah, I have the earbuds in. Then the way that presses right on
Huh? You have like a stage mic?
Really? You can't hear me?
I could barely hear you. Now I could hear you, but...
Oh, it's when I pull out the headphones.
Oh, okay.
It's when I pull out the headphones is it the surround sound is inside, the speakers are inside the headset.
Oh, shoot.
They gotta be.
That's crazy.
It's gotta be the way they are. Yep.
That's crazy. Why don't you tilt the headset backwards?
That's not what it is. No, I took them out of my ears and I couldn't hear them in there. It just gives me surround sound.
Huh.
It changes the pitch.
Why don't you tilt the tilt your headset backwards, like to where the strap part is on the back of your head?
Look at the strap on the back of your head and
Put a strap on the back of your head. I can barely hear you again.
Okay, hold on.
That's funny.
I'm gonna shoot this. There. So now what happened now is so what happens is the VR takes over. The VR takes over, and it takes over your your mind, your body, your soul. It takes over, you know. It just man, it was like I felt like I felt like I had my head in a vice. Like you remember The Fly, the movie The Fly?
Okay.
Yeah.
I see what you mean, the VR headset.
Yeah, I felt like I was in Grandpa's tool shed. And I put my head in a vice.
Right. That's funny. Yeah, I don't think I could deal with that.
Yeah. So, but now I'm looking far away at it.
I'd rather get like a 3-screen setup. Where you have a TV screen in the middle and then 2 on each side.
Oh yeah, I'd have to build a PVC with a seat. I'd have to have a seat.
Yeah.
Play seat.
I'd just grab an old car seat out of a car.
Yeah.
Actual car seat.
I put wheels on it.
But that's me though. I'm good with wood, cause like I build some of my own furniture and stuff too. But I figured whenever I do get a wheel, I'm probably gonna build my own little setup for racing.
Right. Yeah,
my wife's laughing at me about it, but
that's funny.
But I'm gonna end up doing that.
You'll never leave the house.
Yeah, exactly. Like driving, I am driving.
Yeah. Take me to the store, all right, babe. Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna put wheels on it. Yes. I'll make it like Flintstone.
Nice.
I'll be Fred Flintstone in my ass around the track.
Sweet. It'll be like you take one of those beds, you know, the beds that are car.
One of those kids beds that are a car.
Yeah.
Oh, I should I should do that with a Lightning McQueen one.
Oh, you have one?
That would be funny.
You guys have one?
Take a kid's Lightning McQueen bed and set it up as your placey.
Is it a Mustang? Is it a Mustang? Is it a...
I don't know.
Is that what you guys call it?
I don't know what
Lightning
McQueen is actually, but
That's the bed?
I think the closest look for Lightning McQueen is a Ford GT.
Yeah, from the movie.
But
Bullet.
I do know
From the
that when
movie.
you look it up, it says that Lightning McQueen isn't actually any car in particular.
Really?
It's just something that they made up.
Oh,
Yeah, when you
'cause I
look
was-
up about what kind of car he is.
Yeah,
And then
And so that-
Cruz Ramirez, she's supposed to be a McLaren.
right.
A cross between a McLaren and some type of Corvette.
Oh, so they named the,
And
the
then,
bed. They named the bed for the girl and then for the guy. They named the
Right.
bed, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like how I name all my vehicles. I name my cars. Every car I've
Yeah.
ever owned, I've always named them. You know, something like
Yeah,
Eleanor.
exactly.
Yeah. So.
Come on,
Bullet.
Bessie.
Yeah. Come on, Betsy. Yeah. So, yeah, like Steve McQueen was driving, he was Bullet in that movie.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably one of the best
Oh,
chase
man, I
scenes
love
in
the
that.
street Steve
Yeah.
McQueen.
Yeah.
Cars and motorcycles.
Oh, yeah. He was in that German movie where they broke out. They broke out of that Germany.
Oh,
What was it called?
I forgot what it was.
Yeah.
But my dad brought me up on watching that motorcycle show called On Any Sunday.
Right.
And he would appear in that a lot.
Any given Sunday?
No, On Any Sunday.
Oh, okay.
It's an old motorcycle movie.
Right. Yeah, I remember.
It's funny.
Yeah, there was also Any Given Sunday. There's
Oh shit, I just did a 213 around the track. 213.6. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
so there was
Someone did a
people,
211. Huh?
one or two people came in, I think, and then they left.
Yeah, probably because we didn't start a race.
Yeah. You know, I like running. I like the Nürburgring.
Yeah.
I like to run that.
I really don't like Nürburgring. I need to learn it more before I could enjoy it more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you if you wanted to. I could show you Dragon Trail too, what I'm doing around there.
Yeah, I already know. I've already seen you on that.
You watch my
You're-
stream?
Well, I mean, you're just wicked fast on that one. That's the one.
Yeah,
you're just
well that's
dominating on.
one of my favorite courses.
Yeah.
Through those S turns though, it's pretty much I don't use brakes. That's like a lot of my secret is not using brakes, learning the coast, and feathering your gas.
Right.
And then also, like whenever these daily races come up, I always look for what the dominant car is. I look at other people, like you go to the rankings, and then you look at the top 10 rankings. Whatever they're using, that's the car I try to use. And then I'll use their ghosts and try and keep up with them around the track. That's how I learned how to get faster. Is trying to keep up with fast people's ghosts.
Oh, you download their replay or?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just download their replay and then
It's only if
use
they-
their ghost on the track. Because the only way you could use their ghost is if you do the free practice.
Right.
And then from the free practice, you know how it'll have that menu where it shows the track and picture of your car, etc. Well, right there, I go to the selection where it shows where you can look at everyone's times, and then you just download or you just click on one of their names and then put download the ghost, and then it'll load their ghost onto you. So every time you go around the track, you'll be following them.
Man, you know
But
what?
I also watch their replays a lot and study what they do.
Right. Well,
And try and mimic it.
if we just like race one race, man, because I'm actually falling
Yeah.
out, bro.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
kind of a
for
long
sure.
day.
Right.
So,
Let's do it.
is there anybody here, or is it just you and I?
No,
See,
it's just us.
Damn it.
It's just us.
But it's all right. That's good. Let me. Oh, you started it.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So.
You said let's race.
Yeah. No, I'm ready. Shit. But I mean, you're like, yeah, you're like. But if I focus, because I mean, a lot of talking that we're doing, it kind of takes away. So if I try not to get into too much dialogue.
Yeah, definitely. I only have it set to 3 laps, so it's all good.
All right.
That's how I get to, though. I get pretty silent, usually.
Yeah. See, I was coasting through there, man.
Yeah. Right, here's where you gotta coast. Oh shoot. Overshot it, spun out. I died. That's alright, now it gives me a reason to catch you.
Yeah. That's what I do when I beat when I'm faster than other people. I let off a little bit and then I'll act like I spun out or something and then catch back up to them. Make it funner. Kind of do
That's funny.
circles around them.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I actually messed up though.
Alright, I believe you.
Usually me, what I do, if I want to make a statement, I'll just pit on the finishing lap. And then still win.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, my bad.
Yeah. Did I lock him up too much or what?
Yeah.
And then I got the trick.
I'm not sure. Oh shit, it even resetted me. Now I really got to catch you.
Because it gave me a penalty too.
Take advantage. Well, you got a
It
chance.
gave me a penalty.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Oh, that
I got
sucks.
2 minutes or 2 seconds.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's how my sport ranking got screwed up last week.
So
It's
you can
that
hit
stupid
me and I
Mount
get
Panorama.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. The penalty system is so screwed up. It's, on Mount Panorama, damn Brazilians were hitting me so much. I went down to B on my SR ranking. Like, damn it.
You went down to B because you're at A?
Yeah. S.
You were at DRS? Really?
No, my SR was an S.
Oh,
My
yeah.
DR is still a C, but my SR it's an B now because I was an S. I was like, damn it.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm at C, I think. And, C and S. I always hold the S.
Yeah.
It's like, why they even take, why they haven't let us, they don't let us go up, you know? I guess it's like...
What the trick is that, it's all in your times, like when you do the daily races or any of the races that you do, the trick is to qualify or start 10th or better and finish the race 5th or better. And that's what improves your driver ranking.
Right. Well, it's hard to when you got these, dirty Brazilians.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. That's one thing about Brazilians. They're either really good or they're really horrible.
Yeah. And I think they all want to be good. They want to be good racers and they want to be good. I think they're more passionate out there. Because you've got Rio de Janeiro out there. You got that Grand Prix.
Exactly.
You got the Grand Prix races. So you're watching Monaco, at your front door, shit like that. What a rush that would be. Or to even drive that road. That's like going to Germany. And even the Autobahn is so much different. I mean, it's not different. Not that not the Nürburgring. It's not any different.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Exactly.
Everything is the same as it. Yes. Everything is right up to specs. We could actually get into cars where if we were given one of these cars and drive it just like we are right now.
Yeah.
Any one of these cars.
Oh, yeah.
Any one of them. Mustang, I could be driving it. Feeling the motor, hearing it.
Oh, that's why I wish they would bring Laguna Seca back. It's one of my favorite tracks. And it's just like it.
It makes me wonder why they didn't have that one in here.
That should have been one of the first ones in here, because that's the best track in the game.
I've got it on my other motorcycle racing.
Nice.
Drive Club. Laguna Seca is down here by Monterey, right?
Yeah, I know.
By Santa Cruz. That area. That would be so radical to go there.
Yeah.
Not during October or anything, In the morning or anything. Unless you had some good rain tires or something. Because that's a squirrely track. Comes down off that top.
You got to really know what you're doing on that track. That's why I like it so much. One of my favorite tracks. So I was really good at it on all of the Gran Turismos.
Right. Well, it's because you're climbing a hill and then you come to the top. And then you
have to brake like it just barely before the peak of that hill to be able to make that hairpin. The two hairpins after that.
You got to split the gap. You got to apex jump from one to the other. I see them catching so much air, like they're ballet dancing and shit, right? I mean, like they're just like synchronized swimmers and shit. I mean, just like crazy.
Free money.
I said I wasn't going to talk. I told myself I wasn't going to do this.
You could always save the replay and then study what I'm doing.
I told myself I wasn't going to cry.
Right. But yeah, you should, if you could, sometime you should try and give that Huracan a try. That car is like pretty dominant on this track.
Right.
I like it. It's also the car that I signed with for this season.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I signed with Lamborghini this season.
Damn. Who'd I sign
with? Because my first one was Nissan. Then I went Porsche, and now I'm using Lamborghini.
Yeah. My other car for my other user, because I got the two users, is the Mercedes.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, so I use the SLS because it has good power, and I don't have to use traction control because it doesn't spin. So like the
nice.
Mustang doesn't really spin as much. Has good traction.
Yeah.
And it has a lot of good power. So, and
Oh, cool.
and the AMG to me, the SLS, they have the same qualities, you know.
Yeah.
They feel the same way. I almost went with the Vantage, the C12 again.
Oh yeah.
It'd be my fourth.
That's what
time.
Vader was using.
Yeah.
He used that a lot actually,
Yeah.
and he used it for 2 seasons. He used it for preseason, and then the last season one that we just had before this one, he used it for both of those, and he was doing pretty good.
Right.
Vader actually has been doing really good lately.
So another one that's a sleeper for this.
Huh? See what? Hey, wait, where'd you go?
I'm here.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
What's a sleeper?
Oh, I think one of the sleeper cars is like the Citroen. But then also,
nice.
I haven't tried it yet on this track, but so you're talking the Hurricane though, huh?
Yeah. The Lamborghini Hurricane.
Right.
That thing's nice on this track. I like it.
Yeah. So, I mean,
but then again, I drive all cars the same way, pretty much. I just figure out the braking, which way I need to balance it for every track, either front or rear, depending on how it feels. Like if I have too much oversteer, then if I have too much understeer, I put it to the front, and then if I have too much oversteering, I put it to the back. And depending on how much, depends on how much I feel that I slide around or I'm not able to turn through the corners. Because I like a little bit of slide, because I use slide to my advantage, so that way I could take the corner a little faster. So that's why sometimes you'll see that I put my brakes to the front on some cars, so that way I could kick my ass in out.
Alright. Alright, where are you at right now?
In the pit, coming out.
Whoa. Watch out, I'm right here.
Alright, I see.
I think I took the traction control off. Now they had it on 4 or 5. And my brake setup was way over there.
My traction control is on 2, and my brakes is 1 to the rear. Oh, that's another thing too. You got to learn to be really smooth, too.
Yeah.
Whoa, shit! My bad. Oh shit. Here, I'm gonna try it without traction control too.
I just put traction control on. That's probably what kind of fucked me up.
Right. I just rode the wall. Gonna do a little experiment, see if I'm any faster without it. I know you're supposed to be, but
I went through that straightaway, or that one area, letting off, and I got sideways.
oh shoot. That's a wall.
Whoa, I just felt an earthquake.
240, holy crap.
Did you hear what I said?
Huh?
Just
What?
felt an earthquake.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I hope the big one ain't coming.
Yeah, seriously.
Because my
That's why I moved out of California. I'm scared of the big one.
so am I. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Because I'm like, screw that, I don't want to be swimming.
Yeah. Oh, because that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna flood out. And it's gonna come in quick. You
Yeah.
better have some skills and you better think quick.
Parts of it will become an island.
Yeah. Those are the ones that survive, barely survive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take out everybody. There's a tidal wave.
And then they'll become the California Islands.
Yeah. It'll be like the water world.
Yeah, seriously.
I'd do it. I'd live out there. Freaking 50 cows.
Now this used to be Garden Grove, now it's an ocean.
Oh my God, it's a Garden Grove. That's where I had an accident. That's where I went off.
Oh,
the
really?
road. Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
That's basically where I grew up.
Really?
Yeah.
You know where the... Alright, so there's a overflow off of Delta. It's a treatment facility. And it's over by the...
Okay. What streets?
128. I think it's 128.
Huh?
Alright, so say you go over the Antioch Bridge. Alright?
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
over the Antioch Bridge towards Garden Grove, and
Yeah.
you're going along the left side along the freeway, along the highway 80, I guess is right there, right?
The 22 or?
Let me see. What am I thinking
Oh, the other.
of? Let me think.
Let me
All
see,
right.
because there's the 5 and then the 22.
Yeah, it meets back over to, not the 5, but the... I thought it was one side of Martinez, I thought. But,
Because I know that there's another freeway, but it's like in like Huntington Beach, Costa Mesa area.
right. Okay.
That's the only other freeway I know of out there.
Yeah. So what it is you know the Garden Grove.
Yeah.
There's a highway that almost like it has, there's a big bridge that runs off. It's kind of south of Sacramento. Right?
Yeah.
Because you got West Sac, Yolo County, and then, but you have Dixon, all that stuff.
Turn that down a little, Jaden.
You got Dixon, Davis, Woodland, and all that on that one side. But over down south, you have the Stockton and Modesto and Tracy over there, and Manteca and all that. So then it runs up Highway 5 is what we're thinking.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. But the Delta looks so much the same everywhere. When you're on it. That delta right there, it looks like, because it's just like Ione. Isn't Ione in that area?
I don't think so. Well, where I used to live at is over by Beach and Garden Grove Boulevard.
Oh, you're talking way down
like
south.
Right off of the 22 freeway.
Garden Grove.
Yeah. Garden Grove.
Garden Grove Highway, huh?
Yeah, the Little Saigon Garden Grove in Orange County.
That's Huntington
Yeah.
Beach. That's where my friend went to Garden Grove High School or some shit right there.
Oh, that's cool. My sisters went there.
Yeah, and there's a van store across And there's a Knott's Berry Farm over in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to be at Knott's quite a lot. It was so funny when I was going to high school. That one school I told you that I met Gwen Stefani at that one time.
Yeah.
They had a Cinco de Mayo thing at Knott's that year that I was going to that school, where you can get in for a nickel. So all of us ditched school that day and went to Knott's because you could get in for a nickel all day, but it was during school. So everyone ditched and went, and Knott's Berry Farm actually got in a lot of trouble for doing that because of all of us ditching school to go. It was funny, but yeah, that was fun. Yeah.
Right.
Oh shoot! Knott's Berry Farm says you could get in for a nickel when at that time I think it cost like $20 a person.
Oh yeah.
So it was like, shoot, yeah.
It was a regular, I thought, amusement park, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Well, now Knott's is even way more expensive, especially Disneyland. Oh my God, Disneyland is like $80 a person now or something like that.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I just had a visual of, like I was pulled over or something, but it was, so it was weird because it was like, then there were these girls that like followed me or chased me. They were but they were in their race cars. They were like hot chicks and you know, souped up, you know, street cars. It was weird. I just flashed to this, and it was weird because I don't know why I was thinking, because maybe it was like I kind of daydreamed, and I kind of like nodded for a second. I
do that too.
Yeah, it was weird, and I almost like asked you a question. I was like, "Oh, don't go in there," you know, like, don't be a fool.
Oh shit, Hannibal.
Yeah.
Right.
So at least you got somebody in here, so it's not going to be so bad for you. If you're on later, but you'll probably be crashed.
Yeah, I'll probably be off. I'm actually going to be getting off in a little bit here.
All right. Well, so what's for supper? Did you guys already eat?
Yeah, we already ate.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, my kids are actually going to bed right now. That's why I'll probably be jumping off pretty soon.
Yeah.
But if you see me on during the day and shit, you could always hit me up because I don't mind. And plus, then I have more time during the day.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I've noticed that
totally.
You're getting more into it too, so that's good.
Yeah. Well, I'm usually always on. It's just a thing lately for me is that I've been watching Gotham. Because I like Batman, so I've been watching that show Gotham lately, and I'm finally in the 4th season. I'm trying to finish it all, and they just released a 5th season, so I'm trying to get all caught up, trying to do the binge watching thing. Good night, Jaden. Yeah, exactly, soap opera. Good night, little man. Be good, okay? Yeah, I get stuck on some of those sometimes, like The Walking Dead and all those different ones.
Right.
My favorite ones is, well, now I have to add Gotham to the list, but Walking Dead, Gotham, and Green Arrow are usually the main ones I'm trying to watch.
Yeah, I liked Walking Dead after watching that dude.
Walking Dead's cool.
What did he do? When he beat that guy with a baseball bat.
Oh, Negan, yeah. When he bashed his head in.
Yeah, that was wild.
And his eyeballs popped out.
Right, that was crazy.
Yeah, yeah, it was. Yeah, that shit made me feel all grossed out at first for a while, but then I started watching it over and over again. I was all like, damn, that shit was cool.
Damn, he just took us, he's like, and he was talking to him while he was doing it, you know.
Yeah.
So that was kind of, kind of morbid, a little twisted. Huh?
Yeah.
That's funny. Now I'm going to attempt to turn
Come on, Hannibal, keep up.
do my, I can't do this. Yeah, I got to set this down. I'm going to have to crash for a little while, all right, brother?
All right.
I'm a
All
little
right,
delirious.
brother.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later.
All right, bro.
All right, man. Later.
All right. Later, bro. Let's see. I invite Hannibal.